Have you ever thought about the simple things you do at bedtime? For most of us, sleep is a routine, something we take for granted. But did you know that the way we wind down at night can have a big impact on our health, especially as we get older? In fact, small mistakes made at bedtime could be putting your health at risk, even shortening your life. Let me tell you about something that happened recently. A 72-year-old man named Jim passed away unexpectedly in his sleep. Jim had always seemed healthy. No major health problems, just the usual aches and pains that come with age. But his sudden passing left everyone in shock, especially because he had been following a routine that many people in their 70s do. Jim's story is a wake-up call for all of us, reminding us that the way we end our day is just as important as the way we start it. In this video, we'll talk about 5 dangerous bedtime routines that you should avoid after 70. These are habits that might seem harmless at first, but they can have a serious impact on your health. And the best part is that these habits can easily be changed to improve your well-being and potentially extend your life. Let's start with the first dangerous bedtime habit that many seniors unknowingly fall into. 1. Falling asleep with the TV on. It's common for many people to fall asleep while watching TV. It's relaxing and it's become part of the nightly routine. But did you know that falling asleep with the TV on can actually be harmful, especially for older adults? The issue with TV and other screen time before bed is that it disrupts your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock that regulates sleep. Your circadian rhythm is incredibly important for maintaining healthy sleep patterns. When you expose yourself to bright light, like from a TV or phone screen, right before bed, it sends a signal to your brain that it's still daytime. This can make it harder for you to fall asleep or stay asleep and ultimately impact the quality of your rest. But there's more to it than just poor sleep quality. Many seniors with certain health conditions, such as heart problems or high blood pressure, might find that the distraction of TV can cause them to stay up later than they should. This lack of sleep and irregular sleep patterns have been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and even a higher likelihood of accidents or falls. Think about Carol, a 74-year-old woman who had a habit of falling asleep with the TV on. She thought it was just part of her routine. She'd relax with her favorite shows and then drift off. Over time, Carol started feeling more sluggish in the morning and her sleep quality declined. She didn't realize that her TV habit was interrupting her body's natural rest cycles. After making the decision to turn off the TV before bed and stick to a regular sleep schedule, Carol began to feel more energized in the mornings, and her overall health improved. If you've been using the TV as a sleep aid, consider this. Turning off the screen at least 30 minutes before you sleep can help you prepare your body for rest. Instead, try reading a book, practicing some light stretching, or listening to calming music. These activities won't disrupt your circadian rhythm and will help you ease into a deeper, more restorative sleep. Using caffeine to stay awake at night. Another common bedtime mistake that can negatively impact your health is using caffeine late in the day. Many people, especially seniors, rely on that cup of coffee or tea in the evening to stay awake or feel alert. But caffeine is a powerful stimulant, and it can have long-lasting effects on your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. As we age, our bodies process caffeine more slowly, meaning that the effects can linger much longer than when we were younger. A cup of coffee or tea consumed after 4 p.m. can disrupt your sleep patterns, causing you to stay awake longer or wake up frequently throughout the night. This is especially true for older adults, whose metabolism has slowed down over time. Let's consider the case of John, a 73-year-old man who used to enjoy a cup of coffee after dinner. He found that it helped him digest his meal, but over time, he noticed that he was waking up several times during the night, often feeling restless. At first, John thought it was just part of getting older, but when he eliminated the evening cup of coffee, he was amazed at how much better he slept. Caffeine can also increase anxiety, elevate heart rate, and contribute to high blood pressure, all of which are concerns that many seniors face. If you find yourself needing something to relax in the evening, try switching to herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint, which have soothing properties and won't interfere with your sleep. 3. Going to bed at irregular times. Establishing a regular bedtime is crucial for your overall health. As we get older, our bodies thrive on routine, and this includes having a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed at irregular times, such as staying up late one night and then going to bed early the next, can confuse your body's internal clock, making it harder to fall asleep and wake up when you need to. Sleep experts often refer to this as social jet lag. When your sleep schedule is inconsistent, it's like your body is traveling to different time zones every few days, and this can lead to poor sleep quality and even long-term health issues like depression, weakened immune function, and cognitive decline. Eleanor, a 70-year-old woman, used to go to bed at different times each night depending on what she was doing that day. Sometimes she'd stay up watching late-night TV, other times she'd go to bed early. This irregular schedule left her feeling tired and groggy during the day, and she often struggled with falling asleep at night. When she started going to bed at the same time each night, her body adjusted, and she noticed she felt more rested and energetic in the morning. By sticking to a regular bedtime, your body can become more efficient at falling asleep and staying asleep, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. Try setting a fixed bedtime that works for you and make it a habit to stick to that schedule every night, even on weekends. Now that we've covered the first 3 dangerous bedtime routines, falling asleep with the TV on, relying on caffeine at night, and going to bed at irregular times, let's look at the next 2 habits that could be affecting your health and sleep quality. These may seem innocent or even necessary at first, but they can seriously impact your well-being as you age. By making a few simple changes, you can improve your sleep and overall health. 4. Eating late-night snacks or heavy meals. It's all too easy to grab a snack or even a heavy meal in the evening, especially if you're watching a movie or just winding down from a busy day. But did you know that eating too late, especially foods that are high in fat or sugar, can disrupt your sleep and your digestive system? As we get older, our metabolism slows down, and our bodies can't process food as efficiently as they used to. When you eat late at night, your digestive system is still working while your body is trying to rest. This can lead to discomfort, indigestion, and acid reflux, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. Furthermore, eating a heavy meal can raise your blood sugar levels, which can cause a spike in energy just when your body needs to wind down. Let me share an example. George, a 75-year-old man, loved having a big dinner right before bed, especially a steak or a heavy pasta dish. He thought it helped him feel full and relaxed, but over time he noticed that he was waking up several times in the night with a burning sensation in his chest. After talking to his doctor, George learned that his late-night meals were causing acid reflux and poor sleep quality. After making the simple change of having his last meal at least 3 hours before bedtime, he found that he could sleep through the night without discomfort. The best approach is to eat your last meal earlier in the evening, ideally around 6 p.m. Choose lighter meals that are easy to digest, such as grilled chicken, vegetables, or a light salad. If you feel hungry later on, opt for a small snack that is easy on the stomach, such as a handful of nuts or some fruit. Avoid foods that are too rich, fatty, or spicy, as they can interfere with your body's ability to rest properly. 5. Taking a hot shower or bath right before bed. Many people believe that taking a hot shower or bath before bed helps them relax and unwind. While this can feel good in the moment, it might not be the best option, especially as we age. The issue with hot showers or baths at night is that they can actually raise your body temperature, which can interfere with your body's natural cooling process when preparing for sleep. Your body's core temperature naturally drops in the evening as part of your circadian rhythm, signaling to your body that it's time to rest. A hot shower or bath, however, can temporarily raise your temperature, which confuses this process and makes it harder for you to fall asleep. This is particularly true for older adults, whose bodies may not regulate temperature as efficiently as they did in their younger years. Take the case of Mary, a 74-year-old woman who enjoyed long, hot baths before bed. She found it comforting, but over time, she noticed that she was struggling to fall asleep and stayed awake tossing and turning for hours. After consulting with her doctor, she was advised to avoid hot baths right before bed. Instead, she switched to a lukewarm bath or shower, and to her surprise, she started falling asleep more easily and had more restful sleep. If you love the idea of a warm bath before bed, try keeping the water temperature lukewarm, not hot. It's also a good idea to take your shower or bath at least 30-45 minutes before bed to allow your body time to cool down naturally. For relaxation, consider using soothing essential oils like lavender or chamomile, which can help calm your mind without interfering with your body's natural sleep process. Putting it all together, a healthier bedtime routine. The good news is that all of these dangerous bedtime habits are easily fixable. By making a few small changes to your nightly routine, you can improve your sleep, enhance your overall health, and reduce your risk of unexpected health problems as you age. Let's quickly recap the changes you can make. Turn off the TV before bed. Create a relaxing environment without the distraction of screens. Try reading, listening to soft music, or practicing relaxation techniques instead. Avoid caffeine in the evening. Swap out your afternoon coffee or tea for something caffeine-free, like herbal tea or warm water with lemon. Stick to a regular bedtime. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Eat your last meal earlier. Try to have your last meal around 6-7 p.m. and avoid heavy or rich foods before bed to prevent digestive issues and improve sleep quality. Use lukewarm water for your bath or shower. If you enjoy a warm bath, make sure the water is lukewarm and take it at least 30 minutes before bed to allow your body time to cool down. By making these small adjustments, you'll be able to create a bedtime routine that supports your health and helps you sleep better, longer, and more comfortably. Remember, your bedtime routine is a key part of maintaining your overall health. The better you sleep, the better you'll feel, both mentally and physically. We've now covered several dangerous bedtime habits that could be putting your health at risk: falling asleep with the TV on, relying on caffeine at night, eating late-night snacks, and taking hot showers before bed. Each of these habits, while common, can have a serious impact on your sleep quality and overall health. But here's the good news. Making small, intentional changes can dramatically improve how you feel and how well you sleep. Let's dive into why these changes are so beneficial and explore some additional tips that can help you get the best sleep possible as you age. The importance of good sleep for seniors. It's no secret that sleep is essential for good health, but did you know that as you age, sleep becomes even more important? Sleep is when your body heals, regenerates, and recharges, which is crucial for maintaining your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Yet, as we get older, it can become harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Hormonal changes, medications, pain, and anxiety can all affect your ability to sleep deeply and restfully. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your body doesn't have the time it needs to repair itself. This can lead to a variety of health issues, including increased risk for heart disease, cognitive decline, depression, and even early mortality. Poor sleep can also weaken your immune system, making it harder for your body to fight off illnesses. In fact, studies have shown that seniors who get less than 6 hours of sleep a night have a significantly higher risk of developing chronic diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. That's why it's so important to address these bedtime habits now and make small changes that can have a big impact on your health in the long term. Let's look at how improving your bedtime routine can directly benefit your physical health and mental clarity. Improved cardiovascular health. When you're able to improve your sleep quality, your heart and blood vessels get a chance to relax and recover. Poor sleep can increase the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke. Many of the habits we discussed, like late-night eating or drinking caffeine, can interfere with your heart's natural rhythm, causing your blood pressure to spike or your heart rate to increase at night, when it should be lowering. By following a consistent sleep routine and making adjustments like avoiding late-night meals and caffeine, you can help keep your blood pressure stable. Regular, restful sleep has been shown to lower the risk of heart health problems, allowing your cardiovascular system to function more efficiently. Cognitive benefits: better memory and mental clarity. Sleep plays a major role in brain health. During deep sleep, your brain works to process the events of the day, strengthen memories, and clear out toxins. When you don't get enough sleep, this process is disrupted, which can lead to memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and even an increased risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease. When seniors adopt a regular bedtime routine that supports better sleep, they improve their cognitive function. By turning off the TV, avoiding caffeine at night, and making sure your body gets the deep, uninterrupted sleep it needs, you can protect your brain from age decline. Consistent, restful sleep can help you stay mentally sharp, reduce forgetfulness, and maintain the clarity needed to live an independent life. Better mood and emotional health. You may have noticed that after a poor night's sleep, you're more irritable, anxious, or stressed. Chronic sleep deprivation is directly linked to mood disorders like anxiety and depression, which are common in older adults. However, the good news is that improving your sleep can significantly enhance your mood and emotional health. A regular, healthy sleep routine helps your body and mind recharge, leaving you feeling more calm, balanced, and positive the next day. When you make sleep a priority and eliminate habits that disrupt it, you're helping to support your emotional well-being, which is just as important as physical health. Physical healing and injury recovery. As we age, our bodies become less resilient and recovery from injuries or illnesses takes longer. Sleep, however, is the time when your body focuses on repairing and healing. When you get enough restful sleep, your body can repair tissues, strengthen muscles, and rejuvenate organs. This is particularly important for seniors who may experience chronic pain, arthritis, or other physical conditions. For example, if you have joint pain or muscle soreness, a good night's sleep can reduce inflammation and promote faster recovery. However, poor sleep quality can exacerbate these conditions, making pain management more difficult and recovery slower. Additional tips for improving your sleep routine. Aside from the changes we've already discussed, there are several other things you can do to create the best possible sleep environment and ensure you get the most restorative sleep. Here are some additional tips to enhance your nighttime routine. Create a calming bedtime routine. Establishing a calming pre-sleep routine can help signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This might include taking a warm bath, but not too hot, practicing some light stretches, or doing relaxation exercises like deep breathing. These activities can help lower your heart rate and prepare your body for sleep. Limit screen time before bed. Aside from the TV, other screens like your phone, tablet, or computer can interfere with sleep. The blue light emitted by screens can suppress melatonin production, which is the hormone that helps you sleep. Try to avoid screens for at least an hour before bedtime to help your body transition into a restful state. Keep your bedroom cool and comfortable. The temperature of your bedroom plays a big role in how well you sleep. Aim for a cool, comfortable environment. Around 65 DGF, 18 DGC is ideal for most people. Make sure your mattress and pillows are supportive and comfortable, as these can greatly affect the quality of your sleep. Stay hydrated, but avoid excessive liquids before bed. Staying hydrated throughout the day is essential for your overall health, but drinking too many liquids right before bed can lead to frequent trips to the bathroom during the night. Try to drink plenty of water earlier in the day and limit liquids in the hour or two before bedtime. When you make small, intentional changes to your bedtime routine, you can improve the quality of your sleep, protect your health, and ultimately enhance your quality of life. These changes may seem simple, but they can have a profound impact on how you feel every day. From improving cardiovascular health to boosting brain function and emotional well-being, a good night's sleep is one of the most powerful tools you have in staying healthy and thriving as you age. Now that we've covered the 5 dangerous bedtime routines to avoid and discussed how improving your sleep can have a positive impact on your health, let's explore some practical advice that can help you implement these changes. We'll also tackle a few common questions that many seniors have about sleep, aging, and making these adjustments. You might be wondering, where do I start? Or what if I've been doing these things for years? Don't worry. Change is possible, and even small adjustments can have a big impact. Let's walk through some simple tips to get started, and then we'll address some of the concerns that might be on your mind. Changing habits, especially those tied to your routine, can be tough, but the good news is that you don't need to overhaul everything at once. Start with 1 or 2 simple changes, and as you begin to feel the positive effects, you can gradually build on them. 1. Turn off the TV 30 minutes before bed. It's easy to get into the habit of watching TV late into the night, but remember that it's important to give your body time to relax before sleep. If you've been using the TV as a sleep aid, try setting a timer to turn it off 30 minutes before you plan to go to bed. This allows you to wind down without the distraction of the screen. Consider replacing TV time with a quiet activity like reading a book, journaling, or practicing deep breathing exercises. 2. Gradually reduce evening caffeine. If you're used to drinking coffee, tea, or soda in the evening, try gradually cutting back. Start by eliminating caffeine after 3 p.m. and eventually aim to avoid it after lunch. If you still crave something warm in the evening, try a caffeine-free herbal tea like chamomile or valerian root, which are both known for their calming properties. This small change can significantly improve your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. 3. Set a consistent bedtime. Creating a consistent bedtime can help regulate your circadian rhythm. Choose a bedtime that works for you and stick to it every night, even on weekends. It might take some time for your body to adjust, but consistency is key. If you feel tempted to stay up later or sleep in on weekends, try setting an alarm to remind yourself to start winding down at the same time each night. Your body will thank you by getting better, more restful sleep. 4. Make your bedroom a sleep sanctuary. If your bedroom is cluttered or filled with distractions, it's time to make it a calming retreat. Keep your space clean, dim the lights as bedtime approaches, and make sure your bed is comfortable. Invest in a supportive mattress and pillows that suit your sleeping position. A cool, dark, and quiet room is the best environment for restful sleep. 5. Don't eat late at night. If you're someone who likes to have a late-night snack, try to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. A light snack like a handful of nuts or some fruit is fine if you're a little hungry, but avoid heavy meals or foods that might cause discomfort. This small change will give your digestive system time to relax, and you'll wake up feeling more refreshed. I'd love to hear how you're planning to improve your bedtime routine. Have you already made any changes? What habits do you think you'll focus on first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd also love to know if you have any questions or concerns about sleep and aging. I'm here to help. And if you've found these tips helpful, please don't forget to like the video and share it with friends or family members who could benefit. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We've got plenty more helpful tips coming your way. To wrap up, I want to remind you that sleep is one of the most powerful tools in your health arsenal. By addressing dangerous bedtime routines and making small adjustments, you can improve the quality of your sleep, your mood, and your overall health. It's never too late to start taking better care of yourself, and every small change you make adds up to a healthier future. Remember, age is just a number, and your health depends on the habits you build daily. By taking control of your bedtime routine, you can live a longer, happier, and more vibrant life. We've covered a lot of ground today, and by now you're armed with some powerful knowledge about how your bedtime routine can impact your health. From avoiding the TV before bed to making sure you're not eating late-night snacks, these small changes can significantly improve the quality of your sleep, your physical health, and your overall well-being. It's incredible how something as simple as adjusting your bedtime habits can make such a huge difference in how you feel every day. Now it's time for you to take action. If you found these tips helpful and you're ready to improve your bedtime routine, I encourage you to start implementing just 1 or 2 of these changes tonight. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to change everything at once. Pick one thing, whether it's turning off the TV 30 minutes before bed or cutting back on caffeine, and make that part of your routine. Once you've mastered that, you can move on to the next change. Small steps lead to big results. Remember, improving your sleep isn't just about getting more hours of rest. It's about improving the quality of your rest. Better sleep means more energy, a better mood, improved heart health, and a sharper mind. And it all starts with creating the right nighttime habits. Start tonight. Turn off the TV a little earlier. Enjoy a relaxing bedtime routine and make sure you're going to bed at the same time every night. You may not notice the full benefits right away, but with time, you'll start to feel more rested and more energized each day. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into other practical tips for seniors, specifically how to stay mentally sharp and keep your brain healthy as you age. Memory loss doesn't have to be inevitable, and I'll share simple, science-backed strategies to help you maintain a sharp mind. You won't want to miss it. I want to leave you with this. Age is just a number. It's the habits you build today that will determine how you feel tomorrow. You have the power to take control of your health and improve your life with simple, actionable changes. It's not about being perfect. It's about progress. Each step you take toward improving your sleep and overall health is a step toward living your best life, no matter your age. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope these tips help you take better care of yourself and feel your best every day. Don't forget to leave a comment below and share your experiences. How are you planning to improve your bedtime routine? If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with others who might benefit from these tips. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Here's to living your best life at any age. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.